It's your boy, D Weezy. What's going on, family? How y'all day been? Man, ain't nothing like some good old water. I don't know why it seemed like I ain't been on here in a minute, but I guess I just been that busy. How y'all day been? Everybody staying focused? Everybody being productive? Hopefully everybody taking care of their goals. If you ain't reaching your goals or accomplishing what you want to accomplish, I say accomplishing what you want to accomplish. If you're not reaching your goals or accomplishing what you want to accomplish, look in the mirror. I keep telling y'all, a lot of people don't want to face that mirror, but look in the mirror. I got to face the mirror every day I wake up, and I'm proud of it because it keeps me on point. So how y'all day been? Anybody need any nutrition tips? Any help with something? Nutrition, fat, more protein, a better workout. I mean, my workout videos should pretty much do it for y'all as far as the workouts. Let me roll this window up some. My workout video should pretty much do it as far as the workouts. But you never know. Somebody just might want something completely different. But yeah, how y'all day been? Let me move this camera around a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, but how y'all day been? What's good with y'all? I know somebody on here needs some help with something. Everybody ain't that good. I'm not even that good. I just know where to go get my help at and where to go get resources from. But yeah, what's good with y'all? Tell me what y'all got going on. I want to hear about some goals that's been accomplished. You know what I'm saying? That y'all have been accomplished. I want to hear about some goals that's been accomplished. That's what I want to hear about. Where those goals at? Who lost 5 pounds? Who gained 5 pounds of muscle? Who lost 5 pounds of fat? And who gained 5 pounds of muscle? I want to hear stuff like that. Unless you already good and you just maintaining, but most people ain't even happy with what they see. Even the people that's in shape not even happy with what they see. Some of the best people we see online is built up with chest, arms, legs, big butt, or big arms. Like, the average person still want to make that better. I just wanted to jump on here real quick because I almost didn't come on here, y'all, because my day been that busy. I'm talking about it's been a nice, busy / productive day. So I said, well, even if I get on here, I ain't got to stay on here that long. I can jump on here for 15 minutes. Whoever come on here, they catch it. Whoever don't, they can just see it on replay. So simple as that. Because I know everybody got different schedules. So it's still making sense for me to jump on here. Because it's just the time when I'm available. And I know the average person, even though we're in different time zones around the world, I just feel this time been kind of like working for me to get on there after 5. Because it's a certain time I don't get on there later than. Like, y'all would never catch me on here at like 9 o'clock or after. So it'll always be like in between probably 1 p.m. and I say around now 7, and that'd be pushing it. But yeah, I told you I gotta pop in and pop out just to see what's what, because you never know. Somebody might just need that one word of encouragement, and that's all I'm here for. Even if that one word for that one person is the key or highlight for my day, that's all that matters. One word can change a person's whole life, and I'm here for it. I'm all about self-help and motivation. So it might be 100 people that don't need nothing, and then You might have that 101 person that actually needed help with something or needed some advice on something. Because even I be needing help and advice on stuff. We all got mentors or should have mentors, y'all. Even I got mentors. Because there's always somebody better. My mentor got mentors. So, yeah, you just never know. Q Man. What up, man? What up, Q Man? You alright? What's good with you? I see you been catching me on these lives lately, huh? I think it's like the third one you caught me on. What's good with you, Q Man? You staying focused with your goals, man? I know you say you was down, I think 20 pounds, I believe. Yeah, I believe you said you was down 20 pounds. That's pretty good, man. Stay focused. Matter of fact, a toast to your going down in weight. A water toast. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. It's gains like that that keep us moving forward, y'all. That picking up 1 pound of muscle or your waist size dropping and you seeing your clothes fit better. That's motivation. That's motivation. Yes, sir. Just got in from a 30-minute walk. Yeah. 30 minutes of walking does a lot because it gets the extra glucose out your bloodstream. Plus you get to breathe in all the oxygen and you get to exercise your muscles, stretch your legs out a little bit, and you get to see some stuff, whether you at the gym or just walking out and about. Somebody burning rubber behind me. But yeah, so yeah, 30 minutes of walking. And if you want to burn some extra, then you put 30 more minutes with that and you'll be burning straight fat. So keep that in mind. But 30 minutes, minimum. Minimum. Yep. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Like I say, we all in this together. I'm seeing big gains with me. I done picked up, I don't know. I don't really be checking scales like that, y'all. Once you get to the point to where you pretty much satisfied, you don't really be checking the scales too much, but you still see what's what, whether you done got more cut, whether you got more lean, whether you done picked up. Like, once you get to a point to where you're satisfied with what you see in the mirror, you don't really focus in on the scale no more. You don't even focus in on weighing food. You don't really focus. Your food should mainly be whole food. You can't really go wrong. You almost can't even overeat with the whole foods because of the fiber and the protein is gonna get you full. That's why I tell y'all, like, just focus in on the whole foods. You ain't got a calorie count necessarily. You ain't got to, because it's gonna be going in the areas that it's needed in. And then the fiber and the protein send a signal in your body saying, all right, that's enough. Cut it. We full already. Versus you eating dead calories at McDonald's and Jimmy John's and Little Caesar's Pizza. I mean, them dead calories, so it's no signal being sent. You just eat. But yeah, so once we get to a point to where we liking what we see, just eat when you hungry, y'all, for the most part, as long as it's whole food. And it's gonna go in the areas that it need to go because it's full of nutrition. You know what I'm saying? It's full of nutrients. You know what I'm saying? You eating all nutrition at that point. It's full of nutrients. So, but when you trying to get there and you learning this stuff and you like half and half in it as far as the bad foods and the good food, yeah, you need to be paying attention to the calories until you get it down more under control, until you get it down to a science. Otherwise, you might be overdoing it, and more than likely, you're going to know it because you ain't going to be getting the results that you want to have. So when you lock and load, them results come pretty quick, y'all. Pretty quick. Getting 30 minutes in the AM too fast, then weights 5 days a week, A1C down big time along with weight. Yeah, that's why I say, like, this fitness thing ain't just a look. It's internal and external. Like, this is our life. Like, whatever you trying to do out here, you can't do this shit if you're not healthy. Even if you doing it, eventually it's gonna come to an end sooner than it need to because your nutrition is fucked up. Better nutrition, better life expectancy. Poor nutrition, well, we all know how that story ends. We all know how that story ends. That's why I say it ain't got to be perfect. Like I'm about to be eating. You see the picture that I posted in my community tab last week with the, what was it? The Cajun salmon Alfredo with the chocolate cake. Man, oh man. That was one of the best meals, and that was at a new spot I tried. And I already knew it was going to taste like that because it showed up when I was posting a video on TikTok, on my fitness page on TikTok. And then it'd be certain stuff that get my attention, and I'm always into new food spots. I already knew that next day I was going to that place, and that's why I went. So this week, I don't know what I'm gonna eat this week, but that's how I'm doing. I used to treat myself like twice a week, and I still can get away with doing that. But I just treat myself one big time once a week. One big time once a week. Like how the next person would eat out here. One big time of that once a week. And I'm still picky with what I choose to eat that one big time. But it's something that the average person out here still would eat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But that food was amazing. This week, I'm looking forward to the same type of amazement. That meal held me over, y'all, from last week to pretty much this week. And my regular food is so good, I don't even really need to cheat. That's how I'm able to do it. That's how I broke it down. That's why I say this shit take time, like for you to get it together and you figure out what you like, what you can mix with this, what seasonings, what you don't like, what fruits, like, you know, food for thought. Like when you be seeing people posting nutrition meals and other stuff on their channels, or you might be on YouTube strolling or Instagram, like you know, you save that for food for thought, and then you try it and you like, all right, I like it. So it took a minute, years, for me to even get my stuff to this level, y'all. I used to treat myself 3 times a week. And then I broke it down to twice a week. And now it's once a week. Because I'm so satisfied with what I eat on a daily. It's just as good, if not better, than my cheat meal or my cheat day. I don't have an actual day, but I notice usually it'd be middle of the week going towards the end like the weekend. So the middle / the end of the week. I do notice that. But it's not an actual day like Saturday or Friday. No, I just do it once a week now. But it took years for me to get to this level, y'all. I started working on my nutrition back in, what was it? 2003. Yeah, 2003. That's when it started. 2003, y'all. So I typically, let me see. So I typically, how much water weight so typically how much water weight do you put on after a meal like that? Or are you not even worried about? Yeah, you don't even have to worry about it. Because, like I say, as long as the food that you eating overall most of the time is whole food and healthy, whatever you do that one day or that one moment, you'll have a higher spike just because it got, you know, added sugar, or the you know, the ingredients got a little bit of this and a little bit of bad stuff. Y'all know how it go. But as far as what's gonna change with your body physically, nothing. You can't get skinny off that one meal. You can't get fat off that one meal. That's why when I eat it, I don't worry about none of that. Because everything that I done before that make that meal look like as if I never had it. Everything I'm going to do after that meal is going to look like I never had that meal. So pretty much you got to think once a week. That's not even at a 20% now. I'm pretty much eating 90%, because that meal is gonna be like one nice size meal with the dessert. So just say, I usually say 80% good, 20% bad. I'm at 90% now. So that meal is 10% out of 100. That ain't gonna do nothing for me. That ain't gonna do nothing for me, to me. It just ain't gonna affect me like that. So when I eat it, the water weight, the calories, the sugar, I'm not even thinking about it, because I actually made room for that. And it's a certain time that I eat that meal. What time do I eat it? Not when I'm in for the rest of the day. I eat that meal at the highest point of my day so that it worked for me. So even though it's one big meal that the average person would eat with whatever ingredients is not good for you, whatever, but it tastes good because we grew up on it, or we just wanted to taste this because we had a little craving for it, and the dessert is all sugar and food dyes or whatever. I don't pay attention to none of it. All I know is I earned this. So when you earn it, you look at it totally different, because when the next time I'm gonna eat this again? A week from now. That's a long time. Think about how we used to eat and how far we done came. We was eating this stuff every day, all day. Now I'm waiting 7 days to eat it again. So I'm eating this 4 times. I'm eating bad 4 times a month. It took years for me to get this to this level. I had a treat this weekend and gained 4 pounds of water weight. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about the water weight. You ain't got to worry about the water weight. You know what I'm saying? As long as you doing what you do, that one meal ain't gonna stop no show. That's all you got to remember. That's why you go hard in the gym. That's why when you on your nutrition, you be on top of your nutrition. And on top of that, when you seeing gains, that make you more satisfied when you treat yourself, because you know you earned it. So you look at the treat, the treat that you give yourself, or the cheat day, you look at that as a reward. You earned that. It ain't gonna do nothing to you. Even if you feeling heavy, or you got water weight or whatever, it don't even count. That's all you got to tell yourself. It don't even count. Now, if you sitting around and you're not making gains, and you know you should be grinding way harder on your nutrition and the gym, and you eating that, and you seeing water weight, and you feeling bloated, of course, this is all negatives. It's going to be sending signals throughout your brain and body saying, damn, I know I done fucked up. I know I done really messed up. But when you earn it, man, you should feel just as good eating that as you do as the healthiest meal that you would eat. So you should feel just as good eating that cheat meal as you would eating a meal that's healthy, because you earned it. Now, somebody out here is totally different. Not exercises, not walking, not running, no cardio, no weight training, no nothing. They don't even have the nutrition at the house right. Their shopping carts is full of cereal, Twinkies, barbecue chips, honey buns, all processed, frozen waffles, frozen like pancake mix, all types of sugar processed, ultra processed foods. A bunch of stuff that's frozen in cans and on the shelves, just all processed. But when you doing it like this and you got your stuff balanced, don't never look at that one meal as a problem, or the water. No, that's why you work out hard. You working out for that to not be a problem, because everything you done before that got you to there. It got you to that level to where you can afford to do that. So once it's done, once you eat it, and while you eating it, it's all good. Because guess what? The best of us is doing it. All those people that you see on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, yeah, we eat pizza, we eat this, that. Some people eat Chick-fil-A. I just know when I haven't had fast food in almost 10 years, so that's definitely not gonna be an option for me. I just know when it's time for me to eat, it's gonna be some home cooked. That's all I'm saying. That's why even if it's at a restaurant, it's gonna be a real burger instead of McDonald's or a fast food burger. So if y'all see me with a burger, it's a real burger. It's a real burger. I'm even trying to get close to the real fries if I got a real burger. So real burger and real fries is how I would want it to be. But sometimes you can't always have it like that. It'd be a real burger, and then the fries would be like any place, whether it's a 4-star, 5-star with fries. So, well, yeah. So you earned that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You earned that. Keep earning it. You got a taste for that fudge sundae at the Dairy Queen? Go hard. Matter of fact, go harder. Right when you getting closer to cheating. To treating yourself. I don't know why I keep saying treat and cheat. It's the same thing we talking about, y'all. But anyway, that's what I like about lives, because doing these live videos, because you can't hide nothing. Like, and everybody do this on lives. Sometimes we get tongue tied. Y'all go watch anybody live. We cross, we crossing words and everything, but it's all good. But the closer you get to your cheat day, go a little harder, burn a little bit extra calories, walk a half a mile longer to prepare yourself for it mentally. That way, once you eat it, you won't be thinking about what you're thinking now as far as the water weight. No, we good. It's called making room for it. Make room for it. And when you do it at a high point in your day, which is usually like that lunchtime around there, because dinner is the slow point of everybody's day. That's the time when we wind it down. And that's the worst time and the last meal that you want to be bad sitting right here. That's the worst time to have your worst meal and you not to be moving around doing nothing. That's why when you do the bad meal, you treat yourself, you do it at a high point of your day. That way you can get rid of a lot of those calories or whatever you done, put on before you get to the house. By the time you get to the house, you eat a healthier meal just to balance yourself mentally. Like, okay, I just had some tuna and some avocado and some mixed fruit. Like, that's gonna balance you for that day. But if you eat that bad meal later, and don't get me wrong, sometimes I do it, but I got a certain system in place, so I ain't just eating it and then sitting on it. No, I got to do some punishing. I got to punish myself when I sit on it at night. So that's how I do it. So I go harder them days leading up to it. And if it's nighttime and I know I'm gonna be out, whether it's with somebody, with my daughter or with the fellas or whatever, and it's at nighttime we going out, I go harder days before, just for a peace of mind, mental clarity, knowing, okay, I ain't about to be exercising or walking after this because of the time that we gonna be going out or hanging out. But I'm about to go harder before this particular day, and that next day and 2 days after that, I'm getting it in. That's how we want to do it. Yep. Keep spitting that again. Yeah, that's all it is. So really that cheat day, you never really got to focus in on it. Just do it. Now, what you don't want to do is get carried away that particular day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got 2-3 slices of cake. You got just make it one nice size piece if you're gonna do it, just so it can be done with. Instead of you getting seconds and third, that's too much. That's how you get carried away, because that sugar gonna attract more sugar. That's why when you do it like that, you want more of it. You go from one bag of chips, now you want another bag of chips. Like, you just gotta do what you do and be off of it. Because sometimes we eat this stuff and we still be wishing we had more of it. But that's why your regular meals gotta be the shit. Your regular meals have to be that good, y'all. I'm talking about that good. My meals are so good, I can't say this enough. My meals are so good, it tastes just as good, if not better, than my cheat days. I swear, it's mind-blowing how good this stuff is. Mind-blowing. Get y'all places in, get y'all food places, y'all markets, where y'all go get y'all fruits, whether y'all might go get rotisserie chicken, because I got 3 spots, but my third spot is moved to my first spot now. because it's healthier and the ingredients is on the thing. But the other spot that was my first spot, there's no ingredients, so I don't know what they putting in there, but it still was rotisserie chicken. So I still was doing good with that. So, and I still do it, but I just want to make sure I'm becoming more and more healthier as time go by. Each month, definitely each year. If we make little tweaks like every few months, I'm telling y'all will see y'all shopping cart, y'all will see y'all plate that y'all, fixing y'all food on. Y'all, when it's time to put y'all food on that plate, y'all will literally start to see, man, this stuff good. And then you start thinking to yourself like, and it's real food. It's all whole foods. Now, that don't mean the whole plate, every time you eat, gotta be 100%. Everything gotta be whole food. You just want to make sure that when you look at that plate, it's a whole food plate for the most part. 80% of that plate needs to at least be whole food. Now, you might have a little regular ranch that's going on there. That'll be your 20% or 10%. You might have a little bit of this. So just make sure that you're doing a low amount of that. But for the most part, I would say 80-90% of that plate that you eat on a regular, yeah. And if it ain't like that, you need to bring in more fruit, because they got fruits that's sweet. Pineapple, as sweet as pineapples are, they actually low on the glycemic. So that's a game changer. Y'all want a healthy dessert or whatever, y'all can take plain Greek yogurt and take some real pineapples. Just chop it up, not the can, because it's gonna have all the added sugar. Just get a real pineapple and put that sweet pineapple with some of the juice inside some Greek yogurt. If you having a sweet tooth craving at night, that way you get the protein, you get the protein, and you get to satisfy your sweet tooth, and you get some probiotics for your gut health. So that's cool. I'm actually bringing in that more of the pineapples, especially once I found out it's low on the glycemia. As sweet as they are, you would think they would be high, but that go to show you how the whole foods are. And all of the fruits, they got the natural sugar in it, and it ain't gonna never spike you as high as none of the processed stuff, because it got the fiber that's mixed in with the natural sugar. So that causes your insulin levels not to spike right here. You might just spike right here versus right here with a candy bar, Snickers, or some Hostess. You would just do a light spike like this because it's natural. It's hard to stay 100% clean when you have a family and want to have a weekend restaurant meal or a movie night. How am I supposed to pass up some hot movie popcorn? Yeah. Hey, you right. You right about that, man. You right about that. But do the best as you can. And the best thing you can do is introduce. That's why I say that food got to be good. The best thing that you can do is introduce some good eating into the family. Of course, they gonna want to do what they gonna do, especially if it's kids involved and all that type stuff, because they at school. We used to eat certain snacks and all that type stuff. Wifey might want to do this or do that. She might not be as health conscious as you are, but that's where you come in at. If you introduce some healthy, good stuff, I'm telling you, because a lot of people not doing the healthier stuff because, for one, they don't want to. For two, they not disciplined enough. And for three, they don't even know the combination of stuff that can go together that can taste so damn good. So somebody got to introduce them to it. Because if you don't know, you grabbing some donuts, some chocolate donuts out the gas station. If you don't know, you gonna eat a bowl of Fruit Loops, Kellogg Fruit Loops, or Frosted Flakes, or peanut butter Captain Crunch. Like, because that's what we see on TV. That's what the commercials show. We gonna get the honey bun. We gonna go to what's that donut place they keep showing on TikTok and YouTube with all them donuts. You know what I'm talking about? Like, somebody put it in the comment section if y'all watch this video back. Like, the little donut place. I forget, but they got all them little donuts with this on top of it, M&Ms on top, the little fudge stuff in the inside, and I don't know. I'm like, dang, these people eat all that sugar though, like all of that sugar. Like, I'm like, man, they becoming more and more insulin resistant. But if that's all we seeing, that's what your craving gonna crave. Nobody is really just driving in traffic saying, oh, you know what? I'm about to go make this. And it's like this healthy thing. Nobody's thinking about that except for the health conscious people. Other than that, people stopping at McDonald's, they getting a value meal with 2 apple pies on the side. People going into the gas station, they usually go left first because usually right or left is the opposite. They both opposites. Of course, they opposite of each other, but one way is the cash register for you to pay, and one way usually is where all the snacks and the juices and all the garbage is at, where you go shopping for the chips and stuff. So usually, whichever way the chips and the snacks is, just say the chips and the snacks is this way, people walk in the gas station, they go this way first. Cause they got that sweet tooth. They gotta take something spicy, some chips or something. Or they about to go to the Subway. There's some gas stations got the Subway built in. They about to go there first, do what they do, and then they gonna come this way. Pay for gas and get, maybe some cigarettes if that's what they do. I ain't judging nobody, but I'm just saying, like, y'all see what happened when we go inside the gas station. They said back in the day, the gas station was set up to where it was self-serve or somebody used to do what they do or whatever, right? But the story behind it is they started seeing or noticing or hearing people leaving the gas station, going from the gas station to a store. So they decided to put a store inside the gas stations. That's why at the gas station, even though it's called a gas station, it's not just gas. Gas stations are stores with gas. Gas stations are stores with gas, and some of them even got liquor license. They got liquor in these boys. For real, like, so the gas stations that became one-stop shop. Even if you ain't thinking about satisfy your sweet tooth and you trying to be healthy and all that, you go straight to the counter for your gas, they try to get you right there last minute. Also, y'all, like, they got little Tootsie Rolls right there, now laters. They got these little different flavor suckers. They got the little caramel this and the gas. Let me get 20 on pump 5. And you giving them your money and you looking around while he ringing it up. You like, you know what? Let me get this too. And you holding up 3 Tootsie Rolls. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, for real, like, they know how we think. They know how we think. And all we got to do is see somebody in traffic with food, whether we walking or in our car, we seeing somebody walking with it and we in a car, vice versa. Smell it. Watch it on TV, because every time we flicking through our phones, we gonna see food, and most of it ain't healthy. We gonna want it. We gonna want it. I'm actually about to put down my last meal. That's why I wanted to jump on this live. I'm actually about to put down my last meal, which is a big thing of grapes. I actually just stopped and grabbed them. Let me see. Hold on. I'll show y'all. I don't be playing. I'm headed to the house, but I still wanted to jump on this live. Check this out, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Look. Oh, and just in case y'all ask, yeah, these seeded globe grapes. I don't eat no grapes without seeds. Otherwise, you're not even eating grapes. You eating laboratory grown, whatever they call it. But it's not grapes. Anything that's supposed to have seeds in it, you want seeds in it. Otherwise, if it say seedless, if it's watermelon and it don't have seeds, the nutrients is in the seeds. So if you're eating watermelon without seeds, you're not eating watermelon. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to touch on. So for the people that got a hard time drinking water, like you ain't really into water, I don't know, water is nasty to you, or you like water, but you don't be getting it down like you need to. Well, eat more fruit. These grapes got so much water in them. Watermelon got so much water in them. Pineapple got a lot of water in it. So y'all can get y'all water by eating more fruit. Cause I notice when I put these down or I do some mixed fruit, especially something like this or some watermelon. Like you see this, y'all see this right here? Y'all see my water thing? I usually go through about 3 of these in a day. When I'm doing the fruits and I'm doing a lot of it that day, I'm only doing 1 of these in a day. Even if I was at the gym, just 1 of these. Cause the fruit gonna have so much water in it. I'm like, dang, I'm using the bathroom. I'm like, all the water in the fruit. And that's a game changer for y'all. It's the same thing but better because it's coming right out of there. Like this is spring water, but I'm buying it. I don't know what they done to it. I don't know how much of a spring water it is. I just know from my own sanity to get spring water, and it's better than me drinking out the faucet at the house. So spring water it is. So yeah, eat more fruits. Watermelon with seed. Red globe grapes with seeds. A lot of water. You just gonna keep you hydrated. I know you ain't going to eat that whole bag of one sitting or no, I'm gonna eat half of it though. I'm gonna eat half of it. Usually I eat the size I usually get, but this time I got enough for the day of tomorrow. But I'm gonna put down about half of those. Yep. And these some good calories too. Good calories. Hit the sweet spot. I don't even take the seeds out of these because the seeds is small and it kind of like turning into like a candy to me with the little crunch. So I've been eating the seeds out of these ever since I've been eating these, y'all. I've been eating these for years. Like, I don't know, 20 some years. Easily. Yep, globe grapes. Those are my favorite grapes. They big and they got them little seeds inside. I used to kind of look at them when I first started eating them and pick them and pull them to the side or I started eating it and I didn't even know that it had a seed in it. And then I bit into them like, dang, that wasn't even that bad. And then I started taking the seeds out. I'm like, time consuming. And I started eating with the seeds. I'm like, for some reason, it just tastes better. It's like a candy effect when I crunch on the seed. And the seed's small. You don't choke on it or nothing. Yep. But yeah, I just came from the fruit market though. So I just stocked up on some stuff. I don't stock up like that, but I stock up on enough. Because I go to the fruit market like twice a week. I just like getting my stuff fresh. And that stuff be coming in fresh. Yep. But yeah, y'all, we gotta just make sure we lock and load. We all human. We all in this together. We all got days that's better than other days. But that's what's going to show our true self. And if you can be disciplined, down to earth, focused, without lashing out at the world when you're going through your worst experiencing in life, that show you that you really are a good person. That show you that your character is really built up and built out, because the average person, when they going through hell out here, they gonna let you feel it too. They gonna let you know that they was in a car accident. They gonna let you know that their son got locked up for the 3rd time and they can't take it no more. They about to have a heart attack. They gonna let you know they about to get put out. They gonna be lashing out. But if you can hold all that together and still keep a smile and still treat people good, you're gonna have way more blessings coming to you. Just because you putting out that energy, so that's what's gonna come back. When you put out that bad, whether it's raining on your birthday or somebody just hit your car or whatever, what good is that gonna do? That ain't gonna help nothing. And then just imagine what you putting your body through, that stress. You releasing more cortisol and everything, which is a stress hormone. So that angry feeling and you lashing out, your face looking bad because everybody looks worse when they not smiling / angry in the face. Your body even move based on what you thinking and what you saying. So you ain't just thinking and feeling it. Your body is gonna move with that. If you happy, your body is gonna think and move with that. If you're excited, if you're nervous, if you're scared, that's why they say body language, 80% of communication is body language. Yeah, your body is gonna show it. So you at a maintenance right now, not trying to lose or try. Actually, I'm gaining. No, I'm not at a maintenance right now. I'm actually gaining. I picked up. I don't even know how much I picked up, but it's noticeable. So I've been focused in on what I'm focused in on for the past 2 months. You only can pick up 1 to 2 pounds of straight muscle a month. You could pick up 10 pounds of a weight, but that's gonna be mainly fat. You're gonna be bulking mainly mass, but a person can only pick up 1 to 2 pounds if they going real hard a month of lean muscle. So since I can see it noticeable and other people didn't saw it, I'm even seeing it when I watch my YouTube video. That let me know that I done picked up 4 to 5 pounds of muscle because it's noticeable. If it was 1 or 2, I'd probably see it here and there, but this is noticeable. It's on camera noticeable. It's other people saying it, and I can see it in my clothes. So I'll say I done picked up about 5 pounds of muscle. If y'all watch the videos, y'all can see it. Yeah, I'm looking bigger. And this is how I wanted to do. I wanted to pick it up and slow roll me picking up because I wanted to be lean muscle. So no, I ain't at a maintenance. Nope. I'm picking up. I ain't rushing it because I want it to be lean muscle. But like I say, a person can pick up 8-10 pounds in a month, 12 pounds, but how much of that is going to be fat and how much of that is going to be muscle? They going to be bigger, but that don't mean they got more muscle on them. So, yep. But I do like what I see, and that's all I be wanting y'all to do is win just like me. Because I had my shirt off, what was it, a couple days ago. I was at the gym in the locker room. I'm like, man, I got a system. This like the best system I'd have been on, y'all. Like, I'm like, man, I'm looking at the stomach. I'm just looking at everything like, yep, this is it. This is the best one I've been on. But I'm putting in work, y'all. I'm putting in work. So what y'all see on the video is just a piece of it. Behind the scene, it get nasty. The meals I put in place, me eating and my rest, and my days that I'm not filming at the gym with the camera for YouTube or whatever, I go even crazier because I don't got the camera. I ain't got to keep stopping. Like when I'm filming, I gotta stop, so I gotta kind of make up on the set when I do it, because just like you watching a movie at the big box office, it's a lot of take ones, take twos. A person might have been blinking. You know how they be at the end of a movie, they show how they was recording the take one, take two. Like it be that going on with people who be doing these type videos. Like they gotta re-say stuff, and especially the way I do, I gotta talk to the camera, and I'm like, dang, I was blinking and I started stuttering, or I got caught up in words. Like, yeah, and then I go back in with more confidence, go being harder, and then I nail it, and then I get to the set. Well, when I just go in the gym, I'm just like anybody else, just like y'all, anybody else is stepping to the gym. I get right to it. The sweat is different, the intensity is different. Ain't no filming, ain't no camera. I go nuts, and I get some of the best gains like that. And lately, that's how I've been doing it, like half and half, because I was doing like I say about 80% of my workouts, I'll be filming and then I'll be editing them and then I'll post them. But now, like 50%. So 50% of the time I go in the gym doing. I know that's the reason why I done filled out, and I slowed down on some of my cardio because I was experimenting with just naturally seeing what's gonna work for me, considering how active I am. I get it now. I know what's what. So I slowed down my cardio and running. And on top of that, I started eating more calories, picked up a few more extra carbs, and I done got stronger in the gym with certain exercises. I'm still taking it easy on my shoulder, y'all. Like, even if this don't get back to 100%, I'm still satisfied with how far I've come. Because at first, I couldn't even really just bench 50 pounds, 40 pounds. I couldn't even curl the 20s up without the shoulder hurting. So, of course, I'm past that now, and I'm good with not even going heavy no more. So we just gonna naturally go with what we can go with. So I'm good with that. Because everybody gonna go to a point in life to where, even if you healing from I was about to say illness. Even if you healing from your injuries, you're younger. We heal from all our injuries. As we get older, we still healing it. But it's gonna be this point to where your body gonna say, you know what, you need to slow it down, because you eventually gonna come across some injuries that ain't gonna heal 110%. That don't mean this one of them, but I'm just saying I'm taking this as a hint, because this scared me. The sound of it, and I heard it tear, but they said it wasn't a tear, and I believe them now, because those those um those band stretches that I be doing for my warm-ups that y'all be seeing at the beginning of the video, that's what healed it. Resting and doing protective exercises to where I feel is more stress, more load on it, and me stopping. Because anytime you feel pain, you can keep going as long as it don't get worse, because the blood circulation should make it better if you can keep going. That's your green light. But if you feel pain and it's getting worse, definitely stop, because there ain't nothing good about to come out of that. So, but I'm happy with what I see in the mirror. I saw what I saw in the mirror. I'm like, man, oh man. And I've been working out my whole life, y'all. Just imagine, like, so I'm still into this stuff. I'm still excited. I appreciate your videos, man. Yeah, no problem. They are really helping me get to my, yeah. And when you think about it, it's simple as far as to get there, but that don't mean it's easy. But those little tweaks and tips is a game changer for people. Most people need to know these little tweaks and tips, because it's keeping them back from their goal. I see people in the gym, and I know y'all see it too. I'm about to get off this live because it's getting dark. I'm gonna be going in the house in a minute. I'm like 5 minutes from my house. But I know y'all be seeing people in the gym that's like, maybe they change it, but I don't really see their body changing. And they in the gym a lot. Well, the gym is not their problem. Their problem is their nutrition. That's the only thing that's holding them back, especially if they're in the gym, because whatever they will be doing in the gym, even if they didn't know exactly how or can be doing better form, that will still get them tight. You just need to know enough in the gym and you'll still get tight. Now, getting your form even better, it's going to get you there quicker. That's all that is. And it's going to keep you from getting injured. So I'm like, that's not a gym problem. That's a nutrition problem. I'm seeing people with fitted shirts on, and I'm like, you doing chest, you need to get rid of that damn stomach. Your chest would be bigger if you got rid of your stomach, but your chest don't even look like you have a chest, because as soon as you look at you, you see your face. I mean, as soon as a person look at you, they see your stomach sticking out, even if they looking at your face. That's what they gonna see. But when that waist come in and that midsection gets smaller, everything else pop out. That's why people who work out, who don't have no stomach, look bigger. For one, muscle is more compressed and it's more compact. So it's gonna be, person gonna be heavier than what they looking like. And for two, the smaller that waist, the wider and bigger everything else is, whether it's your back, whether it's your quads, whether it's your arms. Like that waist ratio to your shoulders or your quads, game changer. Game changer. All you have to do is make sure your nutrition is at least 80% good. Don't even worry about the 20%, because at one time, we was only doing 20% good and 80% bad. That's all you got to remember. Other than that, walk, get your steps in, and go as hard as you can in the gym. That's going to get you your best body no matter what's going on in your household, whether it's your family want to go here, whether they want to eat, I don't know, a cheese pizza on the weekend, or they want to go to the Coney Island. Look, all you have to do is eat 80% good and 20% bad. Because like I said, one time we was only eating 20% good and 80% bad. So it was reversed. And even when we mess up, we still doing better than probably 80% of the people out here or more. So keep that in mind. So even when we fuck up, We not even fucking up like that, y'all. So keep that in mind. But I appreciate y'all jumping on this live, man. Hey, I appreciate you being here again, Q, man. It was good to see you. Do ever give advice or tips while you in the gym? All the time. Let me just say this. I'm glad I read this before I get off here. All the time. I was in the gym the other day. It was a dude doing bent over rows. Oh, he was doing bent over rows, all right. His back was like this. Like this is his back. And of course, this is his leg part going down, and this is his head. This is head. This is how his back was, and this was his leg. He was curved. Just it was so obvious. This is head, this is back, and this the leg part going down right here. When I saw that, and I had just got done my set, and he was in the back of me, so I saw it with me looking in my mirror that was in front of me. So when he stopped, I was already had just stopped my set. So when he stopped, I say, "Look, bro, I don't want you to hurt yourself. I only said it because you was this close to me." I say, "Look, man, you need to lower the weight, man." And I showed him how he need to have his lower back down and his head up. So lower back down and head up. So even if he more like this, he's still good and more of a neutral. This will be better, but still, you know what I'm saying? As long as this lower back is down and the head part is up, he can do his bent over rows and pull the bent over row. Just say this is chest and this is head. He can pull the bar up to him. He was bent. This is his head and this is back. He's pulling the bar like, I'm like, damn, this dude look like he about to snap his back. He thanked me too. He was like, yeah, I used to do calisthenics or whatever, but you know, I just decided to switch it up and do some weight. I say, well, drop the weight. Drop that weight. He had like, I don't know, 135, 145, 55. So it was a 45 plate on each side and a dime. And just to let y'all know, weight don't matter. Your body don't know the number of how much weight you lifting. Only you know. It's here. You just need good resistance. So 135 can be heavy depending on if you're doing it at the end of the workout, depending on how slow you going with it, depending on what type of body part you're working. So the weight don't necessarily mean nothing. It's all about your body just knowing the resistance. And if you're doing progressive overload and stuff like that, it don't know how much you're doing. It just know if it's used to the load or not. I recognize this load, but it's a heavier load, it's a lighter load. That's all I recognize. We just need to go hard. But yeah, y'all, it's getting dark. I'm about to head to the crib. I'm about 5 minutes away, but I had to jump on this live and get live. It's your boy D Weezy. We out. Make sure y'all like this live because it helps the algorithm. I'll see y'all on the next one.